Grade 6 students, how are your preparations coming along for the abilities test on May 26? Students in grades 4 and 5, how are you faring? We wish all students sitting exit exams, whether secondary, tertiary or post-secondary, proper management of your paper. And this all starts with putting in the work, sticking to your study timetables, getting proper rest, consuming nutritious meals, and visiting the Ministry of Education's website for resources. Happy studying as you prepare to mash up the exam. Your Jamaica Magazine program continues with the Child Month tip of the day, followed by the news.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, May 17, 2021. At least one farm road in each farming constituency will be rehabilitated this fiscal year as government tackles a $650 million farm road program. Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Floyd Green says roads are selected in consultation with the members of Parliament and will benefit more than 2,000 farmers and farm families.
Additional roads will be awarded from RADA's master list, which consists of recommendations from PMOs, Jamaica Agricultural Society groups, extension officers, and various stakeholders. Each year, we will attempt to undertake a number of marquee farm road projects.
The Agriculture Minister was making his contribution to the 2021-2022 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives last Wednesday. In other agricultural news, government will be spending $50 million to launch a special artificial insemination and embryo transfer project for small ruminants. The aim of the project is to boost the production of small ruminants to decrease the imports of goat meat or chevron. Under the program, over 6,000 registered small ruminant farmers will be provided with between 1 to 3 inseminations from any breed of their choice and an ovum embryo transfer for selected animals free of cost.
The objective is for rapid multiplication of the small ruminant population to satisfy the nation's animal protein demand in a sustainable, food secure way. Madam Speaker, this is a game changer. It will create a new face of our livestock industry, as through the application of new and existing technology, our farmers can rapidly expand production to ensure our country's food security.
The Ministry of National Security is exploring the relocation of the Bull Bay Police Station following the development of the South Coast Highway project. Portfolio Minister Dr. Horace Chang made the disclosure on the weekend as he toured the new Olympic Gardens Police Station in St. Andrew, which is still under construction and is scheduled to be opened in June.
The Bull Bay Station is likely to be demolished in the development of the South Coast Highway to Yalis, and therefore there will have to be a new station quickly done, because the entire station is being demolished by virtue of the road construction out there. The station covers a wide area with several challenging areas, and therefore we have to have a quick reconstruction.
Minister Chang, who also visited Bull Bay and sections of Central and West Kingston, says the area will be fitted with improved technology very soon to assist the police in crime fighting. Meanwhile, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of National Security, Matthew Samuda, says the Department of Correctional Services, DCS, will be employing a senior psychiatrist to ensure that inmates with mental illnesses are properly attended. Minister Samuda, who was addressing last Friday's sitting of the Senate, says it is part of addressing deficiencies in the medical unit of the Human Resource Department.
We did have to carve out some funds and get some support from private psychiatrists to bring this up to date and to deal with this issue. We expect through the recruitment process that we're going through now, that hopefully we won't backslide in terms of the capacity, but certainly where we need to use private psychiatrists to keep up with our legal requirements, we will have to do so until you have the type of staff that's that's necessary.
He says an organizational chart was prepared by the medical unit to provide a strategic roadmap for addressing staffing issues at the DCS. The Ministry of Finance and the Public Service approved the organizational chart in December 2020. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton is encouraging more persons suffering from lupus to register and access medication support provided through the public health system. The minister was addressing a virtual forum to observe World Lupus Day on May 10. He says government spent more than $12 million on lupus drugs in the last financial year, benefiting more than 900 patients.
The NHF subsidizes over 120 medications for lupus, and I encourage those persons affected to enroll today and utilize 105 fully operational drug-serve locations and 49 public-private sector pharmacies to access your medication for treatment.
Lupus is a disease that attacks tissues in various parts of the body, leading to tissue damage and illness. And finally, Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Fayval Williams, has welcomed the donation of 77 computer tablets to students at the Ferncourt High School. The devices were provided by the Ferncourt alumni classes of 1975 to 1980 and the New York and Florida Alumni Associations. During the handover ceremony held on the school grounds in Claremont St. Anne, Minister Williams said that the devices would supplement government's own efforts to equip students to navigate the online learning environment. Minister Williams also participated in a tree planting exercise on the school compound. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
Is your facility approved for COVID-19 testing? The Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, through the JANAC Accreditation or Pre-Accreditation Approval Program, validates labs and point-of-care testing facilities such as medical centers. Accreditation safeguards the quality of test results and consumer well-being. Use a JANAC accredited or PAP approved facility for your tests, and let's defeat COVID-19 together. Contact the Jamaica National Agency for Accreditation, confirming competence, providing confidence in the marketplace.
It is working to empower all Jamaicans to be a part of the solution. Find out how the Ministry of Housing, Urban Renewal, Environment and Climate Change plans to tackle Jamaica's challenges next.
Redefining access to housing, revitalizing urban centers, restoring the environment, and reducing the impacts of climate change. In the 2021-2022 financial year, recovering smarter is the main focus.
Housing, urban renewal, environment and climate change outlines a pathway for the country to thrive in the post-COVID era. This government, Madam Speaker, has the roadmap to renew Jamaica. Climate change threatens the very economic base on which we seek to build our country.
As a result, all projects under the country's nationally determined Contributions Partnership Climate Action Enhancement Package will be completed in 2021. Jamaica will access a $1.1 million grant from the Green Climate Fund to prepare the island's National Adaptation Plan. Testing for the pilot phase of the Local Climate Adaptive Living Facility LOCAL will get underway this year. It involves 4 municipal corporations benefiting from capacity building and financing opportunities. Jamaica will also test its pilot predictive climate risk assessment planning tool for major infrastructure areas. Work continues on a number of policies dealing with the environment, climate change, biosafety, and beach access and management. And several sites, including forest reserves, will be declared protected areas.
We're looking at the Black River protected landscape and seascape and moving towards the Pedro Keys and surrounding waters as a protected area under the NRCA Act.
In addition, a resource efficiency program within the public sector will be developed.
The program is designed to facilitate the procurement of environmentally friendly products, to encourage recycling, as well as to increase the conservation and efficiency of the utilities use within the sector.
Improved forest management has been achieved with the reforestation of over 138 hectares of land. Ground truthing and monumentation along the boundaries of the Cockpit Country Protective Area has been completed. And the $240 million Alternative Livelihoods program targeting 46 forestry-adjacent communities is ongoing.
So far, we have planted in excess of 500,000 trees with pledges of 1.5 million trees being planted. In this financial year, we anticipate receiving pledges to meet or exceed our target.
To bolster the progress being made under the National Tree Planting Initiative, an Earth Card program has been launched, providing each Member of Parliament with 100 trees for planting in communities. Also boosting the 3 Million Trees drive is the My Tree Legacy promotion, where persons plant trees at their alma maters.
The Forestry Department will continue the implementation of the RED Plus program. This is the Reducing Emissions for Deforestation and Forest Degradation Readiness Project, a critical project funded by the Green Climate Fund.
And the island's carbon stock monitoring will be expanded to include Quashiba Mountain in Hanover, Georges Plain, Westmoreland, and the Bullhead Mountain in Clarendon.
For too many Jamaicans, the safe, legal, affordable solutions that we seek are out of reach. As a government, we have a responsibility and we are focused on ensuring that we design the framework to provide the opportunities for our people to access affordable housing.
And so, a comprehensive national housing policy coupled with relevant guidelines and regulations will be placed before Parliament. A national survey of squatter settlements is also underway, with half of the island already surveyed. And coming out of its research on the housing sector, the ministry is now finalizing plans for a $962 million relocation of the Wees Road community in Bull Bay, St. Andrew. 7 other communities are being looked at in the study. Accelerating the issuing of land titles is also being fast-tracked. A pilot project is being designed to issue the 7,732 land titles in the vaults of the Housing Agency of Jamaica.
We have initiated a project to review property accounts across the country. And in short order, we will submit to Cabinet a proposal for the writing off of smaller outstanding balances so we can put more titles in the hands of Jamaicans across the country.
11 properties costing $209.5 million will be acquired to regularize 925 households in communities across 7 parishes. The Housing Agency of Jamaica will start work on 2,301 housing units and deliver 1,560 units in the year. Plans to divest the Jamaica Mortgage Bank by September 2021 is gaining traction, with the approval of an enterprise team to oversee the rationalization. And an urban renewal policy is being pursued with the help of the Inter-American Development Bank.
If we think, act, and do things differently, we are already on our way to a renewed Jamaica. We can do this. We must do this. Our children depend on it. Our country depends on it. Our future demands it.
Practice good hygiene by washing your hands frequently using soap and water. Here's how you should do it while conserving water. Turn on the tap to wet your hands, then turn off the pipe. Lather your hands and the tap with soap. Turn on the tap and wash your hands, back, front, and in between fingers. Use some of the water to wash off the tap, then turn it off. Dry your hands with disposable hand towels. If you don't have running water, use a hand rub containing 62% or more alcohol. If hand sanitizers are not available, rubbing alcohol, Dettol, white rum, or household bleach will do the trick. And if all else fails, let hand washing and the handling of potable water be a 2-person event. Each person will take turns pouring and washing hands with sitting water. Now is a good time to consider installing a tap on your containers to reduce the risk of water contamination. Faucets can be easily attached to drums, buckets, or 5-gallon water bottles. And to ensure that the outside of the containers are clean when recapping, disinfect it with hand rub containing alcohol that's 62% or more. The 5 R's of water conservation are also necessary to practice. Reduce water wastage by investing in water-saving devices. Reuse water at least twice before discarding. Replace leaking pipes, faucets, and other plumbing equipment. Recycle wastewater and use it for gardening, car washing, or cleaning of public spaces. And reclaim water through rainwater harvesting. We all must play our part to ensure there's water to combat the coronavirus and stave off prolonged drought.
Last week, Zoe showed us how to prepare scrambled eggs. This week, she's giving us a peek into a typical day as she balances school and play during COVID-19.
Peekaboo, I see you. Oh, hi, I'm Zoe. Remember me? Last week, I showed you how to make scrambled eggs. And if you missed that video, go to Jai's YouTube channel. And now, this week I'm going to show you what is it like since COVID-19. So guys, because of COVID-19, school has been closed since March, and I can't get to see my teacher in person, nor my friends in person. I cannot see my family in Negril in person, but I get to see them through WhatsApp. Thank God for WhatsApp. I miss my family in Negril. I miss my grandma's cooking.
Boy, Zoe, I wish you were here.
I miss going to the farm with my grandpa. And guys, I'm a grandma. My cow had a baby calf, but I missed the birth. And most of all, I miss going out with my friends to the beach, to the movies for ice cream, to the beach park. I miss everything about Negril. And I miss my family in Kingston. I can't wait to see them again. I'm bored in the house and I'm in a house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in a house bored most days. But I made the best of it. I go to my bed late and I wake up late. I have breakfast and I do work and I have breaks and I do even more work. And then I'm done for the day. I still do my ballet lessons and I practice my piano. And I do fun projects. There are so many good things about staying home. I wash my hair by myself for the first time. Yay! I get to ride my bicycle more. I make jewelry. I recycle. I've learned how to make eggs. And I can make pizza now. I I get to bake more often, and I get to spend time with my mommy. We exercise. We chat and laugh and karaoke. Staying at home can be fun. All you need to do is just make it fun.
My name is Maish Kim, and this is how I stay happy.
Get us set. Go. Ooh. Down. Come on, touch your toes. Up again. Up, 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 up. Sideways now. Nice. Next foot. Next one. Nice. All right. Kick it out now. Flash it out. 1, 2, 3. All right. Then up, up now. Up, up, up. And then in. Come. Up again. Then touch your toes. That's it. Come touch that one over there.
We're finished. We're going to wash our hands.
All right. What is that in your hands?
So,
What kind of soap?
a yellow.
Wow. All right. Let me help you. All right. Rub it together. Rub it in your fingers. Wash it. Wash it. Nice. Rub it in your fingers. Let me see. Nice.
I said be careful what you teach your little children. Make sure I know something to hurt them. Mind what you saying to my sister. She could be the next prime minister.
Children in Jamaica constitute anyone who is under the age of 18 years. And so once you have a child who is under your care and supervision, we encourage you at the Office of the Children's Advocate to always know where your children are. It doesn't mean that you have to be there with them, but you certainly know who they're with, where they're going, and the purpose for being there. This is a key component in helping to establish some rules in terms of some ground rules and helping to guide your children towards responsible and sensible choices, and also assisting you if something were to go wrong to know what is the first point of contact to assist your child. While you're not to look at everybody as a potential suspect, that you need to be very wary of adults, whether they're in positions of authority or not, that seek to want to have a very close relationship with your child. Somebody who wants to invite your child on an outing and it's just that adult and your child alone. Somebody who wants to take your child to a very special event to reward the child, perhaps for some performance that the child would have done in an extracurricular activity or for academic excellence. We encourage you to look at these situations very carefully and to determine whether or not it's an appropriate meeting or outing that this person is propositioning for your child. If you're enrolling your child in a daycare, ensure that you know something about the track record of that daycare. Ensure that the daycare has what we call an open door policy, which allows you to go in see what's happening, observe how the workers there interact with the children, and know some of the ground rules that guide these interactions. If they're going on outings, whether it be school trips or otherwise, ensure that at some point, even if you can't go to all, you do attend some of them, so you get yourself integrated into the system and the culture of the school. For these tips, and of course any other information that deals with children, that is anyone under 18 years, please feel free to contact the Office of the Children's Advocate. We're at 72 Harbour Street, downtown Kingston, and our numbers are 948-1134, or website www.oca.gov.jm.
Watch what you teach your little children. Make sure I know something to hurt them. Mind what you saying to my sister, cause she could be the next Prime Minister.
That's all the time we have left on this station. Be sure to join us tomorrow round about the same time for another program packed with your edification in mind. If tomorrow is too far away, visit us online, jis.gov.jm, or our YouTube channel. Keep in touch with us, won't you? Email jamaicamagazine@gis.gov.jm, download our mobile app and visit our social media pages. On behalf of the entire team at the GIS, I am Adrian Atkinson. Thanks for watching.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.